So you know that anything is possible, right? And you know that ultimately you are the creator of your experience, right? So then why does it often feel like one of the biggest entities that we have to create our experience, which is money, often leaves us sans possibility? Hi, I'm Jordanna, founder of Modern Day Sorcerer. So today I want to talk to you about money and the ultimate purpose of money. Money is a really touchy subject for so many people. And what I've often seen in the entrepreneurial world is, and if you know my work at all, you know that I'm big on the concept of transparency and really walking our talk and being open about our experience. And yet what I have found about money and other entrepreneurs and leaders is that it is generally one of the areas where more white lies are said than not, where people often like to shine a prettier light, if you will, upon their relationship with money. So any successful entrepreneur knows that the money is always there. Yes, the money always shows up to build your vision. It always shows up for what you need. Yes. Now, many entrepreneurs and leaders who also have tons of money, whether, depends on how big your company is, right? But for some entrepreneurs, in the many multiple billions or even trillions is a good amount of money, and for others to make $1 million a year is a lot of money. Really depends upon your business model, right? But for an entrepreneur who is genuinely successful financially, even they would tell you, when being completely and utterly transparent, that money is still an issue for them. So money is known to be this area where quite often no matter what our relationship looks like on the outside with money, we often are coming from a place of not feeling safe, a place of scarcity, a place of not enough. And it is so, so easy to refer and relate our relationship with money back to ourselves and how we feel about ourselves. Yes, we are the creators of our own experience. Yes, absolutely anything is possible in this world. Yes, if you feel a sense of calling within you, if there is a larger vision that wants to come through you, you are here to create it. And that does mean that it will be profitable. That does mean that the money will come through for it, in addition to you being rewarded financially by carrying that vision out into the world, because you deserve that. You deserve to receive your full value. But in addition to all of the reasons why you usually use money, it has a much greater purpose than that. And that purpose is to facilitate your growth. So you've seen that money brings up crunchy situations for you, right? You've seen in your life, no matter your relationship with money, if you're being completely honest, there is some way in which money feels uncomfortable still, no matter how abundant you are, right? All of those areas where money still feels uncomfortable, whether it's the earning of it, the spending of it, the management of it, or even your thoughts and perceptions of your future as related to money. Any way in which money feels even slightly crunchy for you is here to facilitate further growth for you. It's when we can learn to cultivate our relationship with money as a path of transformation that money serves its purpose and then more does become possible. That money supports us in our growth. And then the next level versions of ourselves that we're able to become as a result of our challenges with money also foster a better relationship with money in the end. So until you can learn to use your relationship with money as a path of transformation, you will continue to have challenges with money. But in learning to use your relationship with money as a path of transformation, you will ultimately cultivate a much easier, smoother flow and healthier relationship with money. And today I wanted to share with you 4 of my favorite methods to use money as a tool for growth. So number 1 is recognize that money is a direct reflection of where you need to grow. So look at all of the different little cracks and crevices where money is shining the light on. Really look closely. Let it shine the light. Let it point out the dust in the cracks. Let it point out where there were cracks when you didn't necessarily think there were cracks. And let it lead you to all the areas where you still don't believe you're enough, where you still don't feel truly ultimately safe. Let it lift away the veil of illusion that's been provided in this human experience, because though money seems like this very tangible, finite object, when you really lean into the growth that it's here to provide you with, you will ultimately find the veil to be lifted, and you'll recognize money as the simple energy that it is, and it will be much easier to cultivate a healthy relationship with it. Number 2, recognize that money is not the barrier to possibility, but one of the primary vehicles for possibility itself. So often in seeing money as this tangible object, we perceive that if we don't have it, things aren't possible. And we perceive that when we do have it, all of a sudden the door opens up to possibility. Now, yes, it is true that money as an exchange for value does support you in increasing possibility. But it doesn't mean that not having it means it's impossible. It means that there is a possibility, there's an opportunity waiting within the possibility of making the money. And so when you perceive money as the vehicle to possibility, it actually opens up your experience of being able to make more of it to support you in living into your calling. Number 3, know that the possibility comes much less through how much you have right now and much more through what you choose to do with what you have right now, through how it feels to have it, and through your ability to let it flow through you. The possibility that you are creating right now is a result of the creative energy of life itself that is available to you in all moments. So when you get that the possibility comes not so much through what you have, but what you choose to do with what you have right now, you automatically open up the doors of imagination and increase the sense of possibility in the money that's available to you, as well as the possibility in how much money and how it can come into you. And from there, life is created, creativity happens, and your unique, innate imagination and the imagination of this greater energy out there swoops in to create that very possibility. And number 4, find a balance between surrendering fully to that greater energy of all that is and to standing firmly and strongly as a leader in your choice. So when you can really stand in the truth of your desires and say firmly to the universe, this is what I deserve, this is what I'm choosing, yo, bring it. Bring it, this is the only way for me. And then you also surrender completely to how it shows up. Surrender completely to getting that you are not ultimately in control of your own experience. You get to choose your experience. You get to stand in your desires, because your desires are also essentially just spirit, right? So you would not have those desires if they weren't already spirit wanting to work through you. So stand in those desires. Stand in the knowing that those are your truth and that they must happen. And then equally, surrender to however the heck it wants to show up, to whatever the heck spirit wants to send you through to grow. So when you know firmly that it will show up, it always does. And when you allow yourself to surrender into what that means, how it happens, what path of transformation you have to take in the meantime, it opens you up to the path of becoming the very vision that you are. So that's all for today, guys. Stay tuned for more coming very, very soon. Click up in the corner to subscribe to more videos just like this, as well as my up-and-coming vlog series called Becoming, all about the transparent journey of my path in becoming the next level version of the sorceress on a constant basis, and guiding you into how you can become the next level version of you on a constant basis. See you guys later.